Hello, hello. Oh, we are live. Hello, hello, and welcome for this new training. It's a little bright here in my living room, but I want to shift with you today why projectors fail at marketing, and I want to help you shift the three most common projector marketing mistakes so that you don't have to make them anymore. Because I see this every day in my business, and I help projectors with their businesses every day, mostly coaching businesses, but I think this can be generalized as well to other businesses. So I've put together the three most common ones, and I have my notes here. I want to bring them to you. Um, I am not going to look at the comments, but do say hi. I always love seeing them afterwards. And if you're watching this later on replay, I would love to hear how this video resonates and what resonates most with you, what's most helpful. So let's jump right in because I value your time and I know there's a lot of other stuff that can be listened to out there. So the first one, the first most common projector marketing mistake is that most projectors believe the lie that they have to market like a generator. And what does that even mean, right? Because oftentimes generators get a little puffed up and insulted. It's like, why are you always like dissing on us? But it's not that. It's more like generators are so much easier. They have a much easier time using that energy tank in their sacral for marketing, also little offers and marketing very frequently and often. And for us projectors, it's just not as much like that, right? So when we don't have the feeling that we get compensated for our wisdom, we get bitter. But when we're constantly marketing, constantly selling, and especially when it's lower or mid-ticket offers and we don't get paid, then what happens in you? You probably already know this feeling. It's bitterness comes up. Um, and bitterness is basically like a big energetic cock block. You are telling the universe that you need a timeout and that please don't send anything else my way. So, what is the fix here? And I often I tell most of my projector clients that whether that's mastermind clients or private clients or group coaching clients, I tell them that in their business strategy, they need to include fun and rest, stepping back, leaning out, relaxing. Go have some fun, and then come and reflect back on what the most powerful solution is that you actually offer. Because this is what you can market. Once you find that powerful solution that only you can offer, then that's when clients pay you without objections. And that's really where we want to be as a projector, because we also usually don't have the energy to talk and make clients want to buy. So that's why we work with clients who are ready to buy. What is the most common marketing mistake for projectors? Number two, they talk about what they're doing, which is generator conditioning, over what they're seeing. Seeing is really what we projectors are amazing at. That's also why so many people say that projectors are great at systems. But the doing is really something that we projectors can learn from the generators, right? We're also really usually very good at doing and we can be very efficient at it, but generators are much more in alignment when they talk about what they're doing. Even then, as a business owner, it's still hard to sell because oftentimes clients don't understand what the doing has to do with their desire and with their problem. But for projectors, especially, as long as you're talking about what you're seeing, what you're doing, and not what you're seeing, you can't really get recognized or invited. Just looking at my notes, what I've got for you. Yeah, and the thing is that most projectors don't even know what their gift of seeing is, or They find it so normal that they don't believe they should get invited or recognized or really paid specialist rates for it. And the fix here is that you go and spend some time either with your journal or with your spirit guides or with your coach or all three of them or anyone else who could be helpful to identify what is your unique gift of seeing. Because once you identify that and once you get the confidence that that is really your genius, and then you learn how to package that and talk about that in your marketing as opposed to what you're doing, then recognitions and invitations will come a lot faster and a lot more natural. And so the third mistake is, and you may have done this before, I certainly have, and most of my clients have, create marketing materials when you're feeling bitter or when you're feeling desperate for clients or money. Projectors really can't be recognized for their genius when there's a hovering cloud of bitterness around, because bitterness is really preventing you from being seen. Like I said before, it's kind of like you're asking the universe that for a timeout. Bitterness, even small amounts, can they are really immediately detectable in us projectors, especially. I feel like other types, when they have a defined sacral or a motor to the throat, they can hide so much more little things that we projectors can't get away with. So bitterness is always immediately detectable when you create marketing materials, when you're feeling bitter about something, or when you're creating marketing materials when you are feeling needy of a sale. A client can absolutely smell that. And so what's really important for you to remember here is that the more a potential client feels that you need them, the less they feel that they need you. And you can, do you want me to say that again? The more a potential client feels that you need them, that you need the sale from them, the less they feel that they need you. It's an energetic thing. You can look at it in normal high school teenage behavior as well between girls and boys and all that kind of stuff. But the fix here is that you really spend some time on proper forgiveness. And I know a lot of people will say, but I've done so much forgiveness work, but if there's still bitterness there and if you're still not getting recognized or invited, I want you to go back in, because in the spiritual world, it doesn't matter how much work you've done on something. If it's not complete, it doesn't count. And that might be a little bit hard to digest, but that's the truth, because if it's still there, it's still there. And what is bitterness? It's repressed anger. And we usually put it towards something external before we know that it's actually something internal. So the real work here is self-forgiveness and self-compassion. And for neediness, it's the same thing. You really need to be in a place of abundance and feeling whole before creating marketing materials, because those two energies, bitterness and neediness, they are going to push clients further away than than you can imagine. And the purpose of marketing materials or marketing in general for your business is to bring clients closer to you. So the fix here is to really only create, and the thing is, you don't have to be completely without bitterness or neediness. You just don't create marketing materials when you're in that space. So when you want to market your services, market your products, beforehand, bring yourself into a place of abundance, wholeness, and compassion. Self-compassion and compassion for others, and then create your marketing materials. So I hope this is helpful. I hope you now understand how to get clients to hop into your inbox over and over again, because for us projectors, it really is a lot about the energetics and less about the strategy itself. Because once you have your energetics right behind the marketing and the selling, any of the techniques will work that you like. So give me a comment, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if this is helpful. And if you would like more of these trainings, stay tuned. I've got a whole lot more coming, and look also in the old ones, there's a lot already here. So have fun. I hope this is helpful, and I will see you